Well, how do you like the new event? Personally, I liked it. Now everyone who plays on Mazrah has other goals other than killing other operators for fun. I'm very late with this video because when you're sick, you don't want to do anything. And in general, it's difficult to find the motivation to do something if it doesn't bring results. Sorry for the introduction, let's get back to the event. And so, the developers of Haunting gave us many new changes to the game. The most important thing is a night map, many screamers in boxes, lockers, and so on, and 5 bosses, by killing whom you will receive a skin for the BAS-P submachine gun. The skin is cool, let it be in the collection, but I'm very upset that this event can be completed in 2 to 3 games. I would like something more. Let's start with the first boss on the list. This is the Butcher. Finding it is easy, you need to determine on the map where the altar of Lilith is located and follow to it. On the map icon looks like a tree, and you can also see a skull with red eyes in the sky. It is located right above the altar. If the rays from the altar shine into the sky, then someone is already trying to open the portal. So before you decide to go to the altar, check if there are other operators there. I recommend killing the Butcher with other players. It's difficult to do solo. When you are at the altar, you need to start the ritual, go to each column of the altar and start the progression. When you activate all the columns, a portal will open in the middle of the altar. Entering it, you will find yourself in front of the Butcher, and dozens of undead who will prevent you from killing the Butcher. So, why is it difficult to kill a Butcher solo? Because when you open the portal, all players on the map will see the portal icon, and will understand that they can go into the portal and unexpectedly kill the one who kills the Butcher. More precisely, any player or team can enter the portal when it is open, and while you are busy killing the Butcher, other operators will kill you. Killing a Butcher is not difficult, and the undead that run around do not cause much damage. You will have a Butcher's life bar on the screen. You just need to put a lot of bullets into him. The Butcher does not kill you the first time. When he catches up with you, he will knock you, so just in case, take a couple of first aid kits with you. After killing the Butcher, you will have about 30 seconds to loot items and quickly go back to the portal, as hell will begin to heat up, and you will die as if from radiation. After you enter the portal, you will fall from a height, directly above the altar of Lilith. The Butcher will respawn, so if you didn't have time to kill him, you still have time later. The next boss, more precisely 3 bosses, are located in the swamps, next to Mazrah Resort. You can complete this task solo if other operators do not fight with you. When you arrive at the location where this boss is located, you need to open the fiery flowers in which you will find a golden tiara. It always spawns again when a new boss appears after the next kill, so you don't need to carry it with you. Take the golden tiara and bring it to the altar. Place it on the altar, and after a couple of seconds, 3 green monsters will crawl out of the swamp, after killing which the quest will be completed. They also drop valuable items, mainly vests and souls. Also, as I mentioned earlier, after killing, after a while this boss appears again, just like the fire flowers around him. But this location is most likely unpleasant rather than difficult, and my FPS constantly drops there. Probably the most popular boss of the event is the Pharaoh. At least everyone who spawns not far from the oasis immediately goes to him, because by killing him you not only open progress towards the skin for BAS-P, but also loot items that drops from him. Killing the Pharaoh is more difficult. He likely has the same amount of life as the Butcher, and he, like the Butcher, will catch you and knock you to the ground, and you will need the help of a team or a first aid kit. To summon the Pharaoh, kill the bots with the red head inside the ruins, and at the places where they were killed there will be skulls that must be picked up and inserted into the tomb of the Pharaoh. You need to collect only 10 skulls. After you insert the 10th skull, the lid of the tomb will rise and the Pharaoh will come out of it. Well, then the standard work, feed him leave. And be careful, he is very fast, or rather, he is faster than a Butcher. Also, if he starts killing your ally, do not shoot him at this time. There is no point in doing so. He will not take damage until the killing animation has over. The Pharaoh does not have a health bar, but the less health he has, the more he will change. When his head is on fire, it means he has very little health left, and now he must die. Take loot from him, and the Pharaoh will also drop a box containing armor and ammo. The next boss is a UFO. It is also not difficult to kill. You will need a lot of ammo. You can use an armored boat, but do not go directly to the UFO, but be at a distance, since DDoS will work, and you will not be able to do anything. But if you are 2 or 3 players on a team, then it will not be difficult for you to destroy it. First you will need to destroy the round harmless ball. Then 3 flying and aggressive balls will appear that will shoot at you. They also need to be destroyed. Afterward, a large UFO will appear, which you can quickly destroy since it does not particularly pose a threat. Also, do not forget that if you run out of ammo, the ship has the opportunity to refill the supply of ammunition, and you can already stay on this ship, since when you destroy the UFO in this place, a portal will open into which you will need to deliver the ball. And so, after the UFO is destroyed, you need to wait for the ball to fall to the ground, pick it up and bring it to the portal, or a player from your team can do this. Be careful, when you pick up the ball, you will be carrying it with both hands. At this time you will not be able to use weapons. All you need to do is deliver the ball to the portal, after which loot will drop out of it. Also, next to the ball you can find an alien that can be sold for $100,000. The final boss is the Ghost Train and is the one that players have the most problems with. You can get on the train in an open carriage, which is located in the middle of the train, and follow through the carriages that lead to the locomotive. Further on in the carriages there will be traps waiting for you, and they are difficult to notice. There will be traps, mines and turrets, and, most importantly, there may be other players. Along the way, you will come across heat resistance keys and boxes. They will be needed to open closed boxes in the last carriage. Pick them up whether you want to or not, it's up to you to decide. I advise you to take semtexes with you, and then you can easily destroy traps without getting close to them. There are no traps in the last carriage, so you can enter it without problems. When you get into the last carriage, all you have to do is pick up the heart of the train necklace, which is located on Lilith, open the safe and take the money and loot the boxes. When you take the heart of the train, a portal will appear in the center of the carriage, entering which you will appear in the air above the train. And yet, the train heart necklace only spawns once per game. Attention, there will be screamers now. This is the last quest of this event, but without completing it you will receive the main reward, and for the task searching for screamers you will be given a calling card. You need to visit 4 locations and just check caches, boxes, lockers, computers, and so on until you find a screamer. At each location, you need to find 1 screamer and the quest will be completed. Good luck.